Hello everybody, and what is up, and welcome back to some Ascent Infinite Realm. As you can see, we are currently busy with gliding on down to our merry way. I'm actually trying to complete a daily quest right now that requires me to go to somebody else's house. That was uncalled for. And I need to treat their crops or basically take care of their animals. It's kind of hard to explain, really. It's a quest called Touch of Consideration, which I just completed. Thank you very much. And basically what this wants me to do is to go to someone else's house and treat their crops or treat their nodes. And what this does is it allows them to get a higher harvest when they finally do harvest the node, but at the same time I get to complete my quest. It's kind of like a more of an interaction thing than anything. So now I've just completed 3 different ones of those, and it looks like I'm going to be able to do it to all of these ones. Let's take a look. And I stand corrected, I can't do it to any of them at all. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, they got a golden pig one. But right now, things have been pretty good inside the game. It's actually a pretty decent experience so far. It's shaping up to be something that could be considered a solid release if it does come to the West and works out. We'll have to see, though, because you never know with these kinds of games. You never really know what could happen there. Oh, sweet. Here we go. But I wanted to take this time today to showcase the game anyway and show what you can kind of do, a little bit of the potential that it does have. But first, I really need to visit my house, so let's go ahead and do that first, without further ado. Alright, and as you may or may not recognize, this mess of a place is my humble abode. I needed to come back here to do a quick quest that requires me to go to the armor bench and craft a piece of armor. Basically just need to do anything with it, and I should be able to complete this daily that I have. The server is closing in about 34 minutes or so, so I definitely want to pick it up, make sure I can do everything I possibly want to. Should be fine though, should be plenty of time at the same time. Last time we only had like 20 minutes, so this is a major step up, that's for sure. I've already done all my world quests for the day. Actually, when you start getting, progress done in this game, it actually starts turning to a thing where you have a lot to do during the day, so much so that it's hard to run out of stuff to do during the day. Like, it just gets to that kind of point. I'm also stockpiling so many materials, it's absolutely crazy. I bet I could just power to the next level of weaponsmith or armorsmith right now without any issues whatsoever. That did it, right? That did it. I've done every single daily today possible. But I don't get a cookie or anything like that? Well, that sucks. I mainly just needed to come back to my house to do that specific thing. Also, my automaton workshop does need to be made use of. I need to actually get a combat pet that's capable on the ground as well. I should have something for it here. Let me see. I did receive a purple one earlier, I remember. Okay, Griffin, I have a level 4 one there. That one is there for sure. This is the blue one here. Medium part fragment chest. I should take that too, just in case. But I could have swore that I had a raptor one that was purple, so I need to find that one and see what we can do about that here. Hold on. Sweet, my trading was done. Oh, I like this. This is actually a really interesting mechanic as well, this system. Oh, the auction house is also up for those of you who were intent on trying it. That is something that is available to us now as well. I need to check that and make sure that if I sold anything that I got my... Oh, hold on. That giant quest's up right now? I think I can reserve myself for it, possibly, but maybe not. That's the boss hunt world quest. That one is really fun to do. I was doing that quite a bit today. I think everything else is kind of in order here. I'm just looking for the parts for the raptor. Should be a level 3 one in here for raptor. I mean, I do have enough parts in here per se to kind of just build my own, but still wanted to make this a little bit easier. Huh, I can't seem to find that raptor one. Very odd. Now basically what I'll do is I'll just open all this stuff up here. I have like 6 superior artifact chests. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and, without putting the raptor together, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can make a tier 4 here. Let's go ahead and open up all these chests. Oh my god, that's a lot of parts right there. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and chunk it all up. At the automaton workshop, as you know, you can just go ahead and basically chop all this down into stuff that you can use for new pets. And that's going to be a lot of resources there. I do spend most of the time on the ground, so this only makes sense that I actually go for a ground-based pet. Instead, perfect, thank you. That's a crazy amount of parts, though. Okay. Let's see if we can make a tier 4 here. Might take a while to actually complete, but hey, who cares, right? So the Griffin is, oh, tier 5, correct. Okay, so, oh, tier 4, let's see. Let's go ahead and get, I guess this is just like a regular Griffin, so really it doesn't mean anything to make a tier 4 right now. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the tier 3, actually. The Raptor sounds cooler right now. Okay. So with this, what we'll do, because you can actually mix and match this stuff. So if I want to have a ranged one, I can have like a support tail, for instance. Do that. And then I could even have like an attack pet, like a raptor, if I want to. I would like to go defense, but let's see here. Actually, yeah, I'll see if we can go defense here. Defense engine, defense head. That's everything we need pretty much, and then everything else should be set in stone. The only thing that we will need still is the actual raptor automaton chest. That'll provide us with everything else that we need. So then, of course, if you don't already know, we go over to the automaton workshop, put down the base item, and we go to town on this here raptor. So we go ahead and start putting the parts on it. Defense horn, head, engine, and support tail. Mixing and matching. That's all there is to it. This one's going to take about 29 minutes to complete. By that time, the server will be down. But in the morning, though, I'll have myself a grand old time with that raptor. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can catch the daily quest before I'm done. No, I'll gather this later. I'm so neglectful to my house. Anyway, let's get going. Sorry, I know it's a little bright. I'm trying to reach the air station. Oh crap, ran out of stamina. Hold on. Fix that right up, please. But I like the airship mechanic in this game. It's actually very cool. It's becoming less and less of a luxury and more of a part of my gameplay. I do enjoy accessing those higher tier airships and using different kinds of weapons with it as well, though I tend to go just for straight up missiles. But either way, it is fun to use. They are really engaging. I like fighting the Sky Terrors, which is exactly what we're going to do right now too. We're going to travel across about 977 meters or so. There's also different kinds of airship, but this is the tier 3 Comet. This is the tank one, basically. The other one is called the, I guess, Liber. I just call it a Liber for short. This is a much faster, much maneuverable, more maneuverable one that you can use as well. Less tanky, less beefy as well too, but it gets the job done for sure. Really good for PvP situations as well if you need to kind of get in, get out kind of thing. But if you want to be in there for a while, this Comet is the way to go. And then in the future, there will be, of course, more airships to access. There will be bigger, better airships as well. There are some big ones like in the trailer that we've seen as well that will be pretty sweet to say the least. You'll be able to put mounted guns on these, and you already can put mounted guns on the Comet and on the Liber if you want the mounted turrets. But hopefully in the future, we do see more and more of these kinds of ones popping up here, because honestly, this is a really, really good system that they've got for it. It's pretty smooth in terms of the maneuverability, even with the Comet as well. I like the way that this stuff turns around, and it's pretty responsive actually. This is what I'm talking about up here. If you've ever played Terra, you might know what I'm talking about when I say these are the BAMs of the sky, basically. This is a really good way to farm floating stones as well, but you can only farm a certain amount of these per day. Each type of these, like for instance for the Venom Fish, you can only farm 3 of those a day. You can only farm 3 dragons a day, and vice versa. Same thing with the star bases, which are right ahead of us here, which I'll go ahead and show you right now. I don't know exactly which one of these Sky Terrors it wants me to kill, but we can start with the Sky Base and stay. Screw it. Star of Invasion is what's called for sure. When you get to the higher levels as well, you start to see different kinds of models for these BAMs, which is pretty cool to say the least, and even different kinds of models for the Star of Invasion. And as you can see, it's like an alien base. You have a core that pops out right there that you can do some damage to. If you're able to damage the core as well, you will actually do bonus damage to the mob itself, or to the Star of Invasion. So it's really beneficial to be doing these ones for sure whenever you can. Make sure your guns don't overheat though. Tends to happen to me more often than not. Oh, hey, the eye's right there. The giant eye. Good. Sorry, it's super bright. I know. We'll get him. Come on. Yep, he starts beating the crap out of you when he's blasting on you like that. Another reason why I like having the Comet over anything else. He's not supposed to be... oh, my God. Got consistent damage on me right there. Almost got it down, though. There we go. Boom. And as you can see, yep, good way to farm a little bit of gold. Major way to farm floating stones, though. That's the most beneficial part about doing that. That's the way that you would definitely want to go about doing it if you don't have any other way of farming floating stones in the immediate future. This one likes to run a lot, so we're going to go ahead and do this one too here. Just because we need to take out one of these Sky Terrors for the quest as well. Come on. Oops. Okay. There we go. Come on. We're getting it. We're getting it. There was an issue with the launcher today as well. I was trying to look for more PvP during the day. Unfortunately, people are having problems with exit lag. And the launcher, it's not working properly together at the moment because of the latest patch, and just the launcher in general was having some problems today that everybody was trying to work through. So you're seeing less and less people online today, which was really a shame because we were getting some massive PvP battles a few days ago, about 2 days ago, when the launcher was working right, the version was working right. So once that gets fixed in terms of like the English patch and everything like that too, you'll see a lot more fighting going on for sure. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. Got it. Sweet. That thing scared me. I thought it was about to attack me, actually. Really good way to farm floating stones, though. And decent XP. You get about 69k plus 70k plus XP from these kinds of things. And then a good way to go is if you start getting to the 40 zones, you're not really sure what to do. If you're out a daily quest to do, if you're out of quest entirely, do dungeons, of course. And then, you know, maybe you want to grind in a hunting ground or just get a hunting ground going where there's armor, weapons, experience, doesn't matter, anything like that you can kind of get rewards off of and some extra XP. Then of course making sure that you do as many of your realm quest dailies as you possibly can. That's the best way to go for sure. Everything like that should pretty much last you through the entire day, or the limited playtime we have right now currently at the very least too. I don't have enough ammo for all this. Ah, that sucks. Ooh, that one took a huge hit to the face. So did that. Got him. I was talking about this earlier, but I just love how they ragdoll out of the sky when they fall like that, because you can see them falling onto the ground too. And I was just mentioning how awesome it would be if you had one just like a Sky Terror, for instance, like a big dragon, just fall out of the sky and maybe land on somebody's airship and just go boom, blow that thing right out of the sky. That'd be pretty cool. But probably would not ever happen though. Even with the unit collision working like that, be like a 1 in 300 chance for that kind of thing happening. Let's see. I think it wants me to turn it in like right here. Possibly. Possibly. Or... wait. Am I in the right location? I'm out. We need to turn around, it looks like. Okay. We're on the south side of where we need to go, basically. Let me go ahead and adjust course. But so far, in terms of the mechanics that are presented in air, because it's not all about the airship mechanics in game as well, there's a lot of stuff that's done on the ground too. This area specifically is one that is kind of dedicated more towards aerial combat, but of course the next area, the 42 zone, which all this stuff is seamless. You don't have to doing loading screens or anything like that, worry about stuff like that. But when you do get the 42 zone, it is more ground based than this one is. Definitely much more ground based. Okay, let me go ahead and repair my ship really quick here. Drop down, grab that XP really quick. I'm right back up. Really? Now's not the time. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Now we do have access to some more dungeons too, so it's a little bit easier to start getting experience now as well. Hold on, I gotta check where I am in the rankings. Oh, 281, surprisingly. Okay. I try to stay below 300 in terms of leveling. You actually do get rewards for staying at a certain point in the rankings because there is seasons in terms of the leveling. And right now the way it works is basically that if you're, let's say, the top in honor at the end of the season, the 60-day period, then you can get certain rewards like the Supreme Commander stuff, which comes with the Warblade Bat, some materials to make an incredibly powerful mech, for sure. Commander has a War Hell Horse as well. There's different kinds of mounts that you can get with these titles. Really beneficial. I'm going to go ahead and move my airship now because that thing is making me mad. Oh, hold on. I don't have a lot of ammo left, so we're going to have to do some... Okay, that's friendly. Gonna have to do some ground-based stuff for now, but hey, I was able to get some shots in, some really good shots in on the majority of the stuff. I'll just go ahead and save the rest of the stuff for tomorrow in terms of the airship stuff. Let me go ahead and go down. Dropping right in on him, quite literally. Let's do this. I remembered to bring health pots this time, luckily. One of the new places that I started farming for decent XP. Not anything crazy, of course, but it gets the job done. That's really all that counts. Stuff tends to hurt, too. Really need to be using my rune scrolls with fighting stuff like this. These things do have special abilities as well, too. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Right here. Right here. I can't get closer because that bull's going to charge me. Don't want that to happen. Maybe he's not going to charge me right now. I think we're okay right now, yeah. Yeah, that rune scroll is really good at the moment. Wow. Come on. Yeah. And now we switch channels. Boop. Hello. Am I interrupting something, it looks like? Sorry. Didn't know she was here, though. Did not know she was here. I mean, you saw it. We just switched channels. No way. No way I could have known. I like how we just cross fire paths like that. That's sweet. Servers are getting ready to go down as well, so we don't have a lot of time left, of course. But we will make the most of it. Or die trying. That's for sure. Come on, come on, come on. And teamwork makes the dream work. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bikinis. Don't think I've met that one before. Very nice name though. I like it. All right. Well, I'm going to keep on grinding here for about 3 more minutes, but it's going down right now. So without further ado, folks, thank you guys so much for watching as well. Hopefully you enjoyed it a little bit, even if it was just a tad. The game is going to keep expanding for sure. Hopefully they get the optimization perfected, and we'll have to see what happens when it comes to the West in terms of monetization and whatnot. But so far it seems like it's pretty balanced out. We'll just have to see what happens. You never know. You never know. Anyway, folks, thank you guys once again so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful night today, and we will see you next time. Later.